ready. I'm so tired. £485.4. Still the same, 85. It's all right. I'll be back, guys. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Racy Boy, back with another video. What's up? Happy day before Thanksgiving Eve, or whatever you want to call this. I am posting tomorrow morning to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys and tell you guys 3 things that I'm grateful for this year. And don't forget, December 3rd is my surgery. And December 4th is a year that I've been posting YouTube videos. So, because May 24th was the year that I've had a YouTube channel. And then December 4th is a year that I've been posting nonstop every single day. And that to me is amazing. For somebody who always gave up in life, that to me is amazing. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is something that means a lot to me because I had to deal with this. But I just want to be honest with you guys because a lot of people ask me like what my disability is, and I know that like I've explained it in some videos, so I don't know if anyone's actually seen those videos. But my disability is reading. But the reason why I have a disability, okay, and this is no, I'm not cracking my birth mom and I'm not cracking on my birth father. Rest in peace, because he's dead. My birth mother was doing drugs and was drinking alcohol when she had me. So if you Google the signs, if you Google the symptoms of a baby born to an alcoholic, they have all the signs that I have. You know, you deal with severe depression because most alcoholics are depressed, have depression. Then you deal with some type of mental issue. I don't have any mental issue, but you deal with some type of like, not Down syndrome, but some type of disability because it messes with the brain cells can't form right. So it messes with like the wires in your brain that kind of mess you up. So when I was born with asthma and crooked legs because the umbilical cord was wrapped around my legs. So I have crooked legs that your legs are posted like this, my legs are like that. So my mom had to put my shoes on like this, and she did not want to put me in the braces like Forrest Gump because she was like, not my baby, not my baby. So she ended up massaging my legs a lot, and I'm thankful for that. And then putting the shoes on the wrong way and teaching me how to walk and different stuff like that. So I got to give her that, you know, but I still, when I still sit on the floor or something, my legs are like that. They can't go straight, and my shoes are all rolled over like that. So I'll have to deal with that the rest of my life. And then supposedly I have one leg that's longer than the other. I don't see it, but people say that I have it. I don't know. I don't see it. That's why I'm like, I should model and then see if I walk with a limp. And then, what else was I gonna say? So anyways, growing up, we were homeschooled, right? And then I was put into a private school for special needs kids and never felt like I belonged there because I'm like, listen, it's just my reading that's not that good. It's not like all my other subjects like math, math, history, science, sports, all that stuff. I was fine with like that wasn't a problem. So I'm like, why am I in this school? You know, just give me like a private tutor or something. But no. So I was in that school until I was 12, and then they didn't go to 13. So I was pulled out and had to leave all my friends that I made. I was the oldest kid there, so I was like the coolest kid on campus. And then they taught you how to do karate, and I made it all the way up to an orange belt. I almost made it higher than that, but they pulled me out. And then I didn't keep going with karate. I could do it now. I kind of wish I will do it now. But so I loved like all the Karate Kid movies and all those different movies because that story was kind of like mine. So then I was homeschooled until I was like 14. And then I went to the private school that I told you about that I got kicked out of as a freshman. And then was in special needs classes. And then didn't learn anything. Then I stayed there until I got kicked out. Then I went to Miamisburg High School in Miamisburg, Ohio, and was put in special classes, didn't learn anything. And the class was from all periods, from first, second, third, fourth, fifth. 6. All the classes. Well, 6th period, actually, I had PE. Was made fun of, was called retarded, was called stupid, was called gay, was called, oh, I was told I would never be anything in my life. I would be living with my parents until I'm like 80 or 60. I will never have a job. I will never have anything. Like, I was always told that all the time by this one teacher that was really mean, but we got him fired, so it doesn't matter. But he was a really mean teacher. And then we moved here, and I went to university high school, put in special classes, was taught OJT. That's where you work off campus at a job and volunteer. Basically, you're volunteering, but you get credited for it for the whole time that you're there. But I did that. Then I went to Timber Creek High School because my parents built their house and we moved. And then I was in a different district, so I had to go to Orange County School instead of Seminole County School. So I went to Timber Creek High School, was put in special classes, and that was, by that time, it was like my junior year, and I was like, listen, I don't want to do this no more. Like, can I please my senior year do what I want to do? Because I wanted to do choir, I wanted to do driving school, and I wanted to do science or history. And she's like, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Just finish these and get these credits. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I finished everything. Straight A's, did really good, had no F's, nothing, did really good. Went to school, studied, whatever. They weren't really teaching me anything I didn't know. And then I remember my senior year came, the morning of my senior year, and I was like, why am I still in these classes? Like, what the heck is going on? And then she's like, well, I never said that. I'm like, yes, you did. You told me in a meeting that I could go to those classes or I could change classes my senior year. And then she's like, wow, I don't know why I said that because these are the classes that are made for you. And I said, listen, lady, you don't know what's made for me. Only God knows what's made for me. I'm like, if you're going to listen to people who aren't even truly know me and you want to put me way down there, you guys have to understand the classes that I was in, people were drooling on themselves, wore diapers, were peeing, pissing, drooling, yelling, screaming. And I'm like, I understand that it's not their fault because a lot of them had like Tourette's, a lot of them had like, they were artistic, a lot of people had like different issues, right? But the ones that were like doing it on purpose were the ones that made me frustrated because it was like, I know you're so much more than this, but I know that family members and people have pushed you so low that you believe it. And I'm like, you stop. So a lot of things that I would do in the classes was I was helping kids, like say their ABCs, break down words, helping them with math, helping them with history, helping them, get from the bathroom back to the classroom to make sure they're not bullied in the hallways because kids were always picking on us. Oh, here come the retarded kids. Oh, here comes the strange class. Oh, girls were scared of us because girls didn't understand what we were. And I'm like, you know what? Parents need to educate their kids on people with disabilities because they always look at us like we're crazy. And back in like the 1800s and the 60s and the 40s and whatever, they would lock us away in institutions because the parents didn't want the kids because it would make a bad name for these rich big families. They would lock the kids in some crazy place where they were bruised, beaten, burned, laughed at, spit at. It was so evil back then. And it's like nowadays it's like the kids are still going through it because we're looked out as like the crazy scared people and people are making fun of us. And I don't think that that's right because if you have a disability, you're special. God made you that way for a reason. And you have to understand that like you're going to be somebody. Look at this kid, okay? I don't know what his name was. He was completely blind and he was on America's Got Talent, right? And he played the piano and sang so beautiful. It was on every social media thing. People were so amazed by him. And then there was another kid that was on there who had cancer who played the violin and was bullied in school for having cancer. Look at these. Don't get me started because that pissed me off right there. He has a sickness and you want to bully him. Like, what the? Oh, kids are so evil sometimes. People are just so evil sometimes. And he made it. And Julia Huff started crying and Simon was upset. Everybody was upset, but look at it. He showed all those people wrong by getting on that stage and doing awesome. I cried because it just made me feel like one day I'll be on a stage proving everybody who ever hated on me, look at me now. Like, that's what I'm like. I get emotional, and that's why I keep doing YouTube, because I'm like, everybody who's like, oh, he's stupid, he's dumb, he shouldn't be doing YouTube, he's retarded, he don't know how to read, he can't do anything. Why is he on social media? He's gonna get himself in trouble. And it's like, for someone who doesn't know how to read and for someone who's dumb and retarded, he's done a lot. Most people who can't do stuff are not running their own social media empire almost, or are not doing their own YouTube channel, or not posting on Instagram for people, or answering people's comments, or doing whatever, and I'm like, it's frustrating, and I'm not going to say names because I'm just not, but like, just to have people who are like now slowly coming around and understanding like how big you are and saying, I'm really proud of you because you stuck with it for so long. It's like, it means a lot to me, because it's like, for once, these people are proud of me, and to always want that feeling since I was a little kid, to have just people be proud of you. Oh, I get emotional when I think about it, because it's like, I've wanted it for 30 years and I've never got it until now. And it's like, wow, okay, this is how it feels. Like, I don't know. But yeah, my disability is just my reading is not that good, but it's a lot better. I was at like a point zero, like I was at a first grade reading level all through my teens. And then when I got my iPhone for the first time, Surrey helped me a lot, learn how to read, break down words and everything. And then 2 years ago, I went and tested. I went to do an IEP, and they test you and they ask you all these questions just to see where your head is at, your levels. And I scored a 75, and they said most people are a 75 or a 78. Smart people are like a 78, almost 80 IQ. So I was a 75 IQ. The guy said, you're normal. There's nothing wrong with you. I don't even see why people say you're retarded. And I'm like, thank you. I mean, I said that this whole time. And if you ask anybody who truly, truly, truly knows me, like my best friend, like Jama, like other family members, they'll say he's not retarded. He learns at a different, way, but like he is so articulate, or whatever the word is. And he is very smart, and he's very a nice person. He has a big heart. He's really like, he can tell you stuff and you're just like, wow. And people want to say that you're slow, like where. So just, if you have a disability, own it, understand it, use it for your advantage. If it can help you do stuff and to better yourself and to help other people, use it, conquer it. Don't hold on. Don't be scared. And I say that with anything. I really say that with anything. If you've been abused or neglected or abandoned, use it for your advantage. You can help somebody else out there that has been abused, neglected, and advantage or taken advantage of. Use it. You look at all these people who started the Me Too movement, have helped so many women come forward about stuff that's happening to them. I think men need to start coming forward and talking about stuff that's happened to them, and not letting it only be the women. No offense, but I just feel like it should happen. But it's almost 2020, baby. Okay, so it's time for people to do stuff. Stand up for yourself. And that's like my next thing. If you go way back and watch a video, I say stop to bullying or something like that. And they actually reached out to me on Twitter and said thank you, because I was being bullied even though I was overweight. But now that I've done something with my life, the bullying kind of stopped, but still. But I love you guys so much for watching, and I hope I answered a bunch of your questions, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay? Peace. Or later today, because I'm going out with Jama. So, bye.